So when I was a baby agent in this field, I used to tell clients that my work was my baby, but I didn't have kids at the time. And now I have a 3-year-old, and it's so different as a parent because you develop this work life that can absorb everything, right? You have, and when you're passionate about it, you really want it to run your life. You're excited about it. But the older I get, the more I realize how important time blocking is and how important it is to actually reserve time for yourself and for your family. And would you guys agree with that?
Especially with me, I have girls that are in dance and very involved in school. So, I mean, I definitely have to time block in order to manage it all.
It's so true. And you have to cut it off at a certain time, right? You could work till midnight on this, but there comes a point when the clients will actually respect us more if we draw a limit and a hard line and say, you know what, no, after 7 o'clock, I'm with family.
And I think that's the important thing, is that we set that expectation up front. Look, we run this like a business. We're here, we work all day, we're accessible, but we have families, and at night we'd like to go home, we'd like to have dinner. We have kids that need to take baths, tuck them in at night.
Baths.
Baths.
Bath time.
A bath time
Yeah.
is its own adventure.
Family time is so important,
Right.
though. And it's also us showing our families, our children, our daughters, that we value that time. I mean, I always think that I don't want my daughter to grow up thinking, wow, mommy really loved work. I want her to grow up thinking, wow, mommy really loved me. And she spent time with me.
We need time to decompress.
Absolutely.
We need time to recharge, especially as hard as we work, as dedicated as we are to our clients. We're able to bounce back every day when we can shut it off and recharge.
So one of the things that I struggle with is carrying the emotions of clients. If a client is stressed out or emotional over a transaction, I tend to bring those emotions home, and I find myself lying awake at midnight thinking about that and feeling every ounce of anger or sadness or stress that client is feeling. How do you deal with that?
A lot of times I'm like you. I stay up late at night trying to figure out, how can I make this better for them? How can their experience be better? And sometimes, I just have to just woosah, I take that hot bubble bath and I say, okay, I just need a little me time just for right now, so I won't get too overwhelmed and bring that anxiety home with me so that my kids and my husband feel it.
I love that woosah.
That woosah.
I think I have a gift where I don't get stressed out, or I am cool under pressure. So when things are falling apart, things are on fire, and clients are unhappy or something's going on, I am very level-headed to the point where I think it comes off like I don't care. I do care.
We are opposites.
Yes.
Total opposites.
Yes, I do care, and I do want the transaction to survive. I do want a happy ending to it, but at the same time, this is part of the process. Things go wrong. Home inspections will reveal something that's crazy. A lender will not be happy with something on a credit report. Buyers will get cold feet. Sellers will get upset. And that's all part of this real estate game we're in.
I will say this, I think that there is a piece that comes when you realize that you've given something 100%. And even if something falls apart, if you gave it 100%, there is no stress at that point. You did everything you could do.
Control your controllables. So, I mean, at a certain point, if you know you've done all you can do, and as clients, we have to let them know it's only but so much you can do. You can't take on that burden of things you can't control. So that's definitely important.